Hey guys, Retro Reviews here again with the last of the Age of Extinction uh, Wave 1 figures. So here it is, the Age of Extinction Grimlock. And whoa, we're already having some standing issues. But yeah, here is Grimlock in his dinosaur mode. Fairly decent dinosaur. I mean, it's not too bad. But already you can see some of the problems that we have. For starters, he's really wide, and it just looks not at all flattering. And I also think the way the chrome placement was on this figure would have helped make him look a lot better. I think the way the chrome is all over his head and all over the back of his neck or back or whatever it is, and then ends there and is painted gold all throughout the rest of the dinosaur mode, it breaks up the cohesiveness, and it would look better if all of this was chromed or none of it was chromed. Instead, we get half of it chromed, and we get that going for us instead. But anyways, he is a big T-Rex. Real quick, show him off. There's the Generations Bumblebee figure that I've been using for size comparison. There's the Thundercracker that I've been using for comparison. There is Grimlock from Voyager class. Oops. So, pretty nice. He does have a decent amount of articulation, considering that he's a giant Tyrannosaurus. He does have a mouth that opens up, obviously, and ignore the giant gap in the bottom of his mouth. That kind of moves around just for transformation. His arms actually do move around. We get some of that. We get double jointed arms. His legs, being the dinosaur or the robot mode arms, do move forward and back. They can move out if you so choose, but I don't so choose. And then knees are on ratcheting. So he's got all that going for him. Very nice, very cool. Oh boy, I got a head rush. So anyways, transformation, what we're going to do is we're going to start off by ripping off this entire back section here. And sometimes that's easier said than done. Sometimes it actually comes off fairly nicely, while other times it decides to be a pain. But then we get this piece, which will become his shield. That's it, it's just named a shield. And yeah, that middle spine folds out and down. And then this set of spikes will fold down. So there, that's nice. That looks pretty cool. And then we're going to go ahead and take the Dragon Tooth Mace. And we fold it in half and then move it up the shaft a little bit. And then fold it the rest of the way up. And then that locks it into place. So we get a really nice mace and a mediocre shield out of his rump. So now moving on to the rest of the transformation, the actual meat of the figure. What we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to take these spines, fold them down a little bit. I usually just fold them kind of just to get them out of the way for right now. Then we're going to take those and untab those, fold his arms all the way back. I'm going to go ahead and do that too. And then take those and separate them out. Pull the legs apart, which they tab in right there. So there's that. And then we can go ahead and take that and fold that away for right now. Next, the feet. What we're going to go ahead and do, we're going to need to move the feet so about halfway around, and then turn them around so they're kind of facing that way. And then when we fold this all up together, you want to make sure that you're getting these circled pieces into this part of the knee joint. And make sure that the dinosaur arms are kind of folded away. And then fold that to kind of clean up the leg. And then fold that down, and that will clip that together. And then fold this down and around. And then we get his wizard boot, his pointed shoes that all the Dinobots will have. And then go ahead and do the same for this side. Fold that around, fold this, rotate the foot around. And sometimes it does have some massive clearance issues with the chrome bits, but you just gotta push it around and it will go. And then there's that. And then fold that down, fold the toe up, rotate that around, and then there's that. Kind of get them standing up a little bit. There we go. Then move up here. We're going to take these black pieces and fold them down along his back for right now. And then take these pieces and fold them up and untab them, and then retab them back in, just in a different way. Fold the arms down like that, rotate them around at the elbow. Excuse me. And then rotate the wrist and fold the dinosaur feet back. And then hang on. He's wanting to lean forward a bit. Go ahead and take the dinosaur head, fold it around a little bit, and then also you want to take the top part of his chest. Also take these guys, move them out of the way, and then you want to take the top part of his chest and push it down. And then take the dinosaur head and it will fold around and then clip into place. And then split it in half. And then fold it around onto his back, but then also take the jaw and rotate it around. And then that will actually clip in and it'll clip together and rest on his back. And then you can take these pieces and they will fit into those holes right there. Sometimes a little bit better than others, but then it will look more like that and more like that. And then go ahead and take these pieces and fold them back up. And then get him standing up how you want. And there we have Grimlock in his robot mode. Now, very nice robot mode. We do have a very cool looking robot. A just overall nice looking Grimlock robot, and it looks so much, I think this one looks so much better than how he looks as the Voyager, which go ahead and take him right over here, is Voyager Grimlock. As you can see, so much taller already, and has full on chrome going on with his chest, which again, I wish this chrome was moved over to the weapons. But then we would have had a less shinier robot, and that's how he's packaged. Which he could also hold the Dragon Tooth mace by sliding the handle in between his fingers and thumb. And then he can hold the shield by this peg sticking out right here. There is a square-shaped slot in the back of his arm that can hold the shield just fine. So there's Grimlock, very nice figure, very cool. His articulation, he does have a rotation at the neck. Shoulders, just like, whoa. Anyways, the shoulders are just like Leader Optimus's from this line. They do have ratchets all over them, but the forward and backward ratchets are good. The outward ratchet's actually a faux ratchet, and it's very hard to move out of position, but then you get that far, and that's the next best thing you have to just having straight down arms. You get it out that far, and then it's free balling it right there, which is not nice. I don't like that. But ratcheting elbows, so he still retains that from his dinosaur mode. Also, ratcheting hips that are very loud ratchets, and they do ratchet outward as well. Ratcheting these. And very weird articulation for the feet. They kind of move, they kind of rotate, but they rotate at such an angle, and they also rotate forward and back, but it rotates at such an angle where it's completely unusable. So the best thing to have him is have him standing kind of flat-footed with his knees. His knees can be bent, but you have to make sure that his calf stays perpendicular with his knee and his feet, which does not allow for very decent posability. Now overall, I think this guy is a really great figure. Now, it's just a lot of the design choices that were made were just not too good, while some of them were made pretty well, and it's just overall mileage may, it's a personal mileage may vary deal. I mean, if you want it, by all means, go ahead and pick it up. I'm not going to stop you. It's just, he's not a bad figure. I mean, I like having a Grimlock that's like a big size Grimlock, which here he is again with Scorn and Slug, which that is like very, very out of scale now. It's just, it's a shame he's out of scale with almost everything in the line, but here we do get to see him with Crosshairs and Bumblebee. But yeah, unfortunately, he's out of scale with all those. And here he is with the original Optimus Prime from Age of Extinction. Ooh, like the leader Age of Extinction Prime. So that's pretty cool too. But like I said, overall, it's just a personal preference. If you want to get a big size Grimlock, then go ahead. It's out of scale with everything. It's not a bad figure. It transforms nicely. The dinosaur mode is a little weak, and the robot mode does save it. So yeah, it's not at all bad. It's just, it has its flaws. It's not a good figure by any means, but it's just not a bad figure. Anyways, this is Ratchet Reviews. I hope you guys liked this video review, and I will see you again next time.